Oh.
What y'all up to?
I played Ratchet and Clank. We're at the server he's talking. That picture that you saw. So like,
streaming just chatting.
That's another server that's
tuning
one of
in,
our
hope you
friends or
enjoy.
whatever that I help
To stay
admin
up to
on.
date
It's
with
a
the latest
PvP
news and
PvE
information,
server.
join
But
us
he
on
has
the
a
Discord
he
at Video Game
basically
Film
he's
Frames.
dividing his map, right?
Mhm.
So like he's basically divided. It's the wall goes north south. So basically north is PvP, south is PvE.
Okay. Is it on Cherno or
And he's
Livorno?
got Cherno.
Cherno? Okay.
And I'm loving it, honestly. Like it's not bad. And he's got like a trader system, but it's not like he doesn't call it the trader, he calls it the armory, which is fine.
Okay.
And we're helping him right now. We're working on like our friend Apex is helping him set up his Discord. We're helping him get like bots linked. We're gonna get a currency system in, and it's gonna be an actual trader that you have to like spend in-game currency on.
Yeah, barter.
Or like bring items to trade. Yeah, exactly. So what he's doing right now, so he had that guy put in the wall, and as you saw, that part of the wall that I took a picture of was a part.
Janky
So
as
like
fuck.
he was supposed to put in. I mean, so he paid $30 for it, but I guess because of the guy being in like UK or whatever, something about currency difference. But he said he ended up spending like $60 altogether, and he's kind of upset right now. And I don't blame him. I don't
Shit,
blame
for a
him.
fucking wall, I
He's
would have charged him like 15
right.
I'm on
bucks.
12 vodka
Fuck me. Call me about a wall, man. I'll get that shit up quicker than Trump.
I'll tell him. Hold on. Let me tell him. Yeah, he said he needed 3 days. What do you think we need? Because I really need a working car. He needs a working car lot. He said he wants. I think he wants a car lot with spawns.
Yo, I just developed a brand new way to do that. Like I haven't seen anybody do it. I'm in like 17 different fucking discords, all for fucking Daisy editors and builders and shit, and I ain't seen nobody
Everyone
use
new
this
video
method.
is out.
I tested it the other day. I made a police station with emergency response vehicles just for it. And every time the
Oh,
fucking
that's
server
fucking
resets, it gets
cool.
new ones. The only one it doesn't work perfectly on is the Hummers because the Hummers don't spawn the fucking grid. That's the only one it doesn't work perfectly on. But every other car, since you can attach the hood, it works on all of those.
Oh hell yeah. See, he made us so like I mean it's like a mod or whatever, but like I thought you could add stuff to already pre-made mods. It would just be like adding the coding into the mod
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, kind of what you do. Like in most cases like that, and I tried to explain it to Matt. What you do is like if once you set whatever kind of place you want, right? So let's say you want a car lot or a gas station or some shit. So you build the place that you want to build in the editor, but then you leave a blank spot, like some kind of small field. There's something that touches the ground, and then you create an event based on those areas, and you get the cars to spawn in that area, in that pin, and then you just
Don't be
pull them.
shy, girl. I love me some pastrami mud flaps.
And every
Oh
time you
hell
move a
yeah.
car, you set the radiuses and stuff and the respawn rate so that once you move it away, 5 seconds later, a new one pops up. Now the colors and stuff in
Oh
that
hell
scenario are
yeah.
random, but
All right, now let me ask you a question. So that modder, the whatever that he used, basically told him that he couldn't. So basically, he has a car that spawns in his base, right? It's like a Sarka, but I guess it's one that you have to put together.
yes, that's exactly
Um,
what I was talking about. Does it disappear on restarts?
yes.
Okay, I know how to fix that. So what you do, and it's super, super simple. Just tell him after he's got the build, right? Go back into that file in Note++. Look up the name of the car. Underneath the name of the car, you'll find a line of code that says persistence. If it's a 0, change it to a 1. If it says false, turn it to true. Those are the only two values it'll have. And what that'll do is that'll make it to where after you've put it together, you just immediately move it out of the way so that when the server restarts, it doesn't spawn one on top of the other, but that'll keep it
Right.
there afterward. That turns on the persistence. That's the same thing
Yeah,
you do. That's the method I'm talking
that guy
about.
told him that he couldn't do it, that that's not
You
possible.
absolutely can. You absolutely can. That's the method that I just invented.
See, I told him the guy was full of shit.
Yeah. See, well, I mean, it may not be that dude's fault because a lot of people are stuck in their, um, They're stuck in the advice that other people give them. Not a lot of people test shit and experiment with it themselves. I do. I play with everything. And I
Right.
particularly like when you tell me I can't do something. I really want to find a way to prove you wrong. I have no idea why, but I like pissing people off.
Right.
You can't code a DayZ server for me for free.
Oh, you're absolutely right. For free? No, no, no. I can do
And
that,
everyone
but
has
I'm
a must
200
be
bucks a
slide.
month. I'm already managing a
Disease.
couple of them. 200 bucks a month. I'll get you what you want.
Right.
No, I just wanted you to prove me wrong. That's all.
Oh yeah. I'm actually getting ready to build one. I've been waiting a while. I've fucking been strategizing and making my plan, collecting all my code because I want to be I want to be able to like shoot from the hip as soon as it like the first week it launches. I want to be able to like fire off immediately. Like I've collected all
Mm.
kinds of shit that I ain't never seen before. Like I found a fucking mummy
Mhm.
that hunts you down, that it stalks
Oh,
you. And right, and it does
that's
it to
funny.
no matter how many players in it, it'll pick a player, it'll spawn within 30 meters, and then it stalks you until it finds you and it tries to kill you, no matter what. And then 30
Uh-huh.
minutes later, it'll do it again. And then I found an event that's a horde. So if you ever played Days Gone, you know how they have those wandering hordes? So it works kind of like that. It's a fucking horde, but it's placed in as an event. Since hordes don't actually move in DayZ, what you do is you have the horde pick up and go somewhere else. And then you set it on
That
some kind
pussy
of path.
pussy.
You set it on some kind of path so it acts like a wandering horde. Like every 30 minutes, the horde moves. So you never know where it's going to
Damn.
be.
Right. That's kind of cool. Kind of like some Walking Dead vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
So this like homing zombie, does the person have to be in like a certain vicinity of it, or
No, it'll pick a
it
target.
spawns?
It will spawn near you, yeah.
That'd be kind of scary, but interesting
She
all at the same
sounded like
time.
a cordless Dyson V8.
That
There he
sounds
is.
cool. I'd be in for that.
Well,
There ain't nothing
Hello,
wrong
Lycan
with it.
again. This is Adam. Adam, this is Lycan.
what up?
Mm. Oh,
On my phone. We experience technical difficulties. Oh, we're on a mobile. That's what it is.
yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah, I've been taking a little break from it, breaking other games. I broke that Generation Zero. I broke it.
Put it on the water, and that was it. They
There
didn't
we
even
go.
put it where I fucking asked him to put it in the first place. Because I never asked him to put it over water, but they were supposed to spawn trucks and Humvees because I was going to have a dealership, like take the trucks and Humvees off the map and just have it to where people would have to purchase those vehicles and, Discord. But he didn't put the vehicles in, and I had this dude check it out, and he said the way he had the car lot set up, it wasn't possible to have vehicles spawn in because of the build being over water.
Yeah, you
So
do
it's
have to
like
have that. That is a true thing. Because I'm guessing he's doing it through the events, like I was just talking about a minute ago. And you do have to have them touching ground in order for that. They have to have something to spawn on.
yeah, so like he didn't explain that shit to me. The dude that I just had make the wall, he looked into the file and he's like, the dude didn't even put vehicles in the shit. So like
Mm.
he literally didn't fucking do anything that I asked.
Well, I was just telling them they said that one Sarka that you got that's inside your base that you have to put together and shit. There is a way
Yeah.
to make your own car lot using those. Now, the only one it won't work right with is the Hummer because the Hummer you can't attach the fucking hood. But what you do
Okay.
is just like you've done with that base and that Sarka. All you do is after you make it in the editor, you open it back up in Note++. You go into the code, you
Okay.
find
For
that line
smoking filthy
for
crack, you
that car.
stupid piece of shit.
You find the line for that car, just hit Control F and then type in the name so it brings you to that section of the code. And underneath that line where the name of the car is, you'll see a section that says oh fuck what persistence. And under persistence, if it's a 0,
Uh,
change it to a 1. If it says false, change it to true because they vary sometimes.
true.
But yeah, you just change it. It's the exact same thing for like the fucking sea chests and refrigerators and shit. You have to turn the persistence on. If you turn the persistence on, it will stay after the fucking server restarts. But
Welcome to the Cream Kingdom, bitch.
the one thing you have to do though is you have to
Step
make sure you put
forward.
the car together and move it out of the way before the server restarts. Because otherwise it'll stack on top of it and make shit get all weird.
Yeah, I've had a build like that on my fucking Livonia shit,
Hmm.
where one of Abby's
Yeah, I know, Abby.
dealerships, and the fucking trucks just kept like spawning on top of
Stacking.
each other, which wasn't bad
Hmm.
because if you was able to get it out, you had yourself a free truck.
Hmm.
But it was just, and also she had like a little snippet, little JSON for Humvees
Yeah,
that spawned in one body and one of everything, so you could be on your way. But it was only spawning one of everything when it came to the items, but the Humvees kept spawning on top of each other, fucking upside down. Like
yeah,
that shit was
yeah.
wild.
If you don't place them right, if you don't get those vehicles just perfect, they bounce around and shit. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to fuck with in the editor because if you touch them, move them, or any kind of shit like that, like they like to stay in motion.
Yeah. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm actually the reason why I'm looking for people to pay is because I don't have a fucking PC at the moment. I've been doing all my work on the Chromebook,
Ooh, gotcha.
like all that,
Yeah,
all the fucking server shit. But like she tell you I'm down to pay. You know what I'm saying? If the price is
cool.
reasonable and the work is good,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't
Adam does good
stressing
work. I
over it.
could vouch for that.
Yeah. Like he did a great job with my base. I can't complain about that. But the fucking wall that he made is like, what the fuck, bro?
I
yeah. I
can
saw that
I
hole.
can firsthand tell you I've seen Adam's work before
Where'd you see my work?
on douchebag server
I don't ever
before,
doubt anybody until I see their work.
and then Matt's server.
I didn't do a lot for Matt. I taught Matt how to
I
use
know, but
his
I'm
own
sure you did
editor.
the trader.
No, no, actually, I taught him how to
You
do
didn't?
it. No, no, he
Oh
did
hell
his own trader.
yeah!
I've got my own trader. My trader is oof, like my trader comes in like 12 parts because it's got everything. Okay, so it comes in like 12
Damn,
parts.
I need that. But to be my base, thanks.
Don't forget the walk-in closet.
Yeah, I need the
Yeah.
walk-in closet. I
Oh,
mean, I have so much
it
shit
comes
to
with
put in
its
there.
own church and watchtowers and balconies and fucking it's intricate.
Ha!
Got a fucking
You
welcome
got
center out
examples of
front
your
and
work,
shit.
bro, that I can check out?
And if you want to hit me up on Discord at any given point in time,
Fuck yeah.
I can open up a thing on Discord and just take you into my editor and show you some of the stuff I've done. I've only got two current builds, and that's my trader and a police station that I made for an RP server about
Tell
two
them about
weeks
what you did
ago.
with the police station.
Oh, I made a pretty dope police station. I made a police station out of bunker pieces and shit and PD. I made a fucking
Okay.
I made an interrogation room with a one-way mirror and shit. And
Nice.
fucking I put emergency response vehicles in so that like if they had to go arrest somebody, they could launch out, but they don't have to drive back in. So like and then I made like an invisible gate in the front. On the outside it
You
looks
guys
like a
have like
square
lights and
sidewalk.
sirens.
I did put some intercoms in so that they could come over the intercoms and shit and fuck with them. I made a yard like a prison yard and shit and put some porta potties out there and basketball goal and fucking like yeah, I did some ridiculous shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset that she didn't bring you towards me to begin with.
Mm, that's all right. I probably wouldn't have been up for. I've been taking a break for the
She's like,
last few
why didn't I
weeks.
think of it after you spent $60 on bullshit?
Oh yeah, when I heard it was $60 on a wall, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'd have charged him like $15. That's one item.
Nah, it wasn't for the wall. bro. It's just the currency conversion. You know what I'm saying? He was in the UK and shit like that. That's
Oh,
why
I
it cost me
know.
so much. He charged me $37.50 for the base
Yeah,
and the
but
wall.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Conversion on other countries is kind of janky, man, because the people that paid me for the fucking PD, they come from Australia, and what was $50 for me was like $90 for them. I was like, God damn. I was like, what? I was like, your money's
Jesus
garbage.
Christ. I don't feel so bad
Yeah.
now.
I was like, fuck, man. I think I just paid $40 in taxes. Like, what the fuck was that?
For real. Fucking real, bro. That was my first time ever doing that shit. So I'm like, damn.
Yeah, on
I
the
was trying to
first
give him a
payment,
tip, but
because
I'm like, I can't give you a tip, bro, because it's too expensive.
is that right?
Not you, but like,
No,
I'm
yeah, I know
saying
what
the
you
whole
mean.
process is too expensive.
Yeah. Well, the first time they paid me, I made them pay me through Cash App because I didn't know them yet. So like, first time payments always come through Cash App because I don't fully trust PayPal and that whole shit that they could just rip the money back. And I was sketchy about them fucking paying me and then being like, nah, I changed my mind and take
Yeah,
the shit
I
back. You know what I
actually
mean?
thought about
So
that shit after I did it.
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I
mm,
never send money first. Like, I'm a
yeah,
poop. But, he came through, so
yeah.
I'm not stressing that shit too much. But that shit strained the fuck out of my pocket. Yeah, $15 is definitely doable. Bro. Where you
Yeah, for
located
just
at
a
right now?
wall. Me, I'm in Tennessee, man.
Oh, okay. I'm out in New York City, bro.
Oh, good shit. Got a bunch of buddies up
Fucking
there.
hate it. I ain't good shit. I hate it out here. Fucking been here for way too fucking long, man.
You know, I got some buddies in
Smell like
Brooklyn. I got some buddies in Jersey.
straight
I got a bunch of
butthole.
friends from up that way.
Yeah, I'm out in the Bronx, bro.
Yeah,
Straight shitville.
Paris, you
yeah.
still there?
I got a buddy that lives up
No.
there, and all he does is sell shoes. He buys and sells
It
shoes,
looks
and
like we're
makes a fucking
outnumbered,
killing.
Paris.
Oh, how's that?
Sign shoes.
Americans and Canadians. I think we're outnumbered today.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. It's not a country, anyways. Ha ha ha.
Um, so I know that I don't know, and I mean, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. But I don't know if you like to work on other people's files. But I know Cake and wanted a few extra things in there. If you don't mind working on that shit, that'll be a start.
Yeah, hit me up on Discord, and I'll take a look.
But,
I'll send you all the info that you need, or
um,
whatever you need. We can pass stuff back and forth. It's easier to pass code there.
yeah, definitely easier. And I might be looking for my own personal PvP base around that area too. So I guess that'll be a nice little project before. And
All
also
right.
a question that not too many people can answer, confidently. Besides, because I hate them fucking pumpkin headlights. But besides that shit, is there any other type of street lights that you could possibly make? Like
S-
actual street lights? Is that possible?
Street light? No, not really. The pumpkin is the only other thing that puts out light, but you can do fires. So, like bonfires, if you take them
Yeah.
and grab the object itself and scale the size to 0, it'll remove the logs and you're left with nothing but the fire. And what you can do in the editor to test it out is you can change the time of day to make it night and then float the fire up to whatever level you want. And you can see how the lighting looks on the ground and how much space you want to give it. The fires float, but they provide the light that you're looking for.
Hmm.
'Cause I know, like the
Interesting
first modder
workaround.
that I contacted, he sent me a clip of him working on actual street lights, like flickering on and
Yeah,
off and shit like that.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't. You know,
Well,
I don't know much of editor because
on
I'm not even trying
PC
to
and
look up.
Xbox, some of the code is a little different, so they're able to do some shit that we're not. We have to work within the confines of what's already built into the game.
Okay,
And
so he
streetlights and
probably
shit
did some
are
shit for
possible,
PC.
but they do use those pumpkins. The downside to them is they pull so much from the code, they'll make a server super lag. Especially
Yeah,
if, because I've
yeah,
seen people like turn all the lights on. Like I've seen people put pumpkins in every one of them, but it just made the server garbage because of they put all the files into one file. Like if they would have broke it up city by city, it might have been a little better, but they did it as all of them. And two, the some of the
gotcha.
factors that make the game glitchy are not just how many spawns and objects and shit you have in one place, but it's also how much shading and light and it has to do. So like if you've
Jesus
got multiple
Christ.
light sources coming and it's got to factor in multiple shadows from multiple places, it can kind of give it some shit. Same thing with like water, and a factor you don't really see much is wind. Like if you ever look at a heli crash and see how the wind is blowing, the wind is always doing that. You just don't see it. So the game's always
Yeah.
factoring that stuff in. So like the heavier the weather, the the more shading and stuff that it's got to put in, all that stuff is cause and effectual.
So keeping it pretty much bright all the time will be good. Like sunny and shit like that.
Mm. Yeah, like moderately.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find different ways to bring shit in and prevent as much lag as possible. Which is,
Yeah.
I know the pumpkin heads create a fucking shitload of lag, which is why I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even worried about that shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured, he said he was working on it, so maybe it had those tools, but it could have been on PC and he was probably just fucking stroking.
Yeah. Yeah, in key places, it's, you can use bonfires if you're trying to light up a particular place, like a point of interest or something, like say your trader or whatever, just to
Yeah.
make it easy to be found. It's fine. But like if you're using it as a light source, it's better to just run a generator and hook up some lights and shit, because at least
Now,
that you can
would it
control.
would it still be as laggy if there was like, because I know I've seen some builders make like the houses throughout both maps actually have indoor lighting. Is
They
that
were yeah, they
like
probably used pumpkins. I've seen people do that with the lighting. They shrink it down, but yeah, yeah, they're still using the pumpkins. Because from a certain distance, depending on how far away the pumpkin is,
and
it
then
won't
as
show the face,
when
it
you
just
get
shows the
close?
light source.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna scratch that because I don't want to fucking break my head over that shit if console doesn't have all the tools that it needs. Alright. Um, I think the armory we have is good, and the way they got it set up, the transaction windows is pretty dope. So I don't think I have any issues with that. Um, I definitely do want to make like a headquarters for all admins to meet up and shit like that. While we're all on at the same time, rather keeping everything on Discord, give it that little feel that we're actually in that world.
Meeting and stuff.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so like a knight's table, a round table, and shit like that. And
Okay.
I've been looking to see who can make me a throne, bro.
I,
Like I
I
want like
actually
a
thought about that at one
Geo
time.
Game of Thrones type shit with like a wolf on each side, like as a pet.
Right? All right, hold on. Let me grab a notebook.
What's the assignment you on? Hmm? Second assignment, third assignment, last assignment, 12th assignment, second. Alright, mom should be here soon. Hurry up, fucking make you some burgers. Go home, grab me another cup of coffee. Yeah, after I make this cut, bro, I'm gonna ask you for your Discord.
That's the same name as it is here.
Alright, bet. So I could just look you up that way, because I'm still kind of new to Discord myself. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Or should I get a cup of cappuccino? Yo, is there any way you can make like the characters that we create like fucking huge?
No, I did test that at one point. You can't. If you scale up the size of the characters and shit, when you actually drop them in, they go back to default size. You can do it with objects, but you can't do it with NPCs or animals.
That shit would have been funny just to see a big ass giant in the middle of the fucking map.
hmm I tried to do it with
Just
a
have the
mummy.
armory underneath his nutsack or something.
Yeah. I did at one point, fucking, when I was doing coding shit on fucking asshole server, I did get a copy of. He had this giant metal
Douchebag,
fucking something.
asshole,
Yeah, yes,
fuckface. This dude has like so many names,
so
bro.
many names. Yeah, there's so many fucking trauma stories, bro. But he had this
I
giant
heard,
fucking
yo.
robot, man. I jacked that from him because I thought that was dope. I was gonna put my own twist on it. I thought about making like a giant
Robot.
transformer with its foot on a city or something.
That shit would be dope as fuck.
All right, they're like, what the fuck is that? I've seen people make like spaceships and shit and use the Santa sleigh crashes as like the propeller that was on the bottom. They turned it upside down. And I got to thinking about it not too long ago. And I think I figured out a way where I could even make it look like they're pulling people up, like they're abducting people. So like from the
Yeah,
sides,
I seen something like that.
from the sides, water doesn't show. So if you
Okay.
shrunk a cube of water and then stacked them on top of each other, when somebody walked into it, it would automatically start pulling them to the top. So if
Ah,
you did
yeah,
it
yeah. I
right
see what
underneath
you're
that tunnel and
saying.
somebody walked into it, it would look like they were getting abducted.
Yeah, that'd be dope. And shoot him in the head, bring him back down.
All right.
That would be dope, bro. Like just, I don't know. Now you got me thinking, cause I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I draw, I do photography and shit like that. So the only thing is, I don't have a PC to fucking do my own builds.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That should be sick.
Whatever happened to that one chick that didn't talk on asshole server? She's still coding for him? I don't remember her name.
I don't know. I was never on the other server. I don't even remember how
I'll
I
be
met
back.
anybody. You know, on in the cool club, in the cool kids club. By chance, maybe. Have like a big ass Megatron just
Wait, what
fucking.
happened? I'm sorry. I was answering work stuff back. All I heard was Cool Kids Club.
Yeah, I said I don't remember how I met any of you, honestly.
We got on your server one night because we were hopping around servers checking out stuff, and
Yeah, that's right.
you just like happened to get on, and I don't remember if we ran into you or you ran into us, but yeah, we all just kind of like linked up and we're like, oh. I remember you took us back to like your base or whatever, and you like started helping us get like geared up and shit.
Oh yeah,
Kind of shit.
that sounds like me.
And then we Just kind of all went from there, really. Like,
Fucking vibed hard body.
you asked, I know you had asked me, like, about different stuff, about what I look for when I get on a server or whatever. And, I kind of, like I said, gave you my opinion and told you take it as a grain of salt, like, who the fuck am I type shit.
Yeah, and I've accommodated most ideas and shit. So I'm always open
Yeah.
to suggestions, as I say. It's my server, but I ain't gonna act like my dick is the biggest in the world. You get what I'm saying? Like, you guys come here to have fun. I'm not gonna pay for services to make your experience miserable, knowing that I'll probably end up being the only motherfucker.
Right. No, 100%.
Yeah, that shit irritates me. Like server owners and people that be on servers that just do nothing but complain and bitch and take advantage and all that extra shit. Like,
Yeah. People with that false
yeah,
sense of authority and those power trips, bro. I can't do it. I don't understand how they do it. Drives me nuts, man. Mm, I've seen it happen a million fucking times. I'm watching it happen right now. Like Spectre and CNG, they're cool and everything. Like they were the people that I knew initially in that group, but I'm watching his stuff going fucking sideways on that right now because of how the staff is acting. Like every time there's like, oh, who fucking asked you? And da 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 da. Like everything is bitchy. Like who the fuck wants to play around an environment like that? Like I don't want to hang out with people like that, bitching all the time and complaining. Just see all these new people. Oh, there's a new guy. Let's go scope him out. Da, da, da. Like what the fuck, yo? Why are we operating on like 90% paranoia here?
See, that's my thing. That was the only thing that I can't get behind on the
I
other
was like,
server
what? Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
is
They had that
hunting
one dude
people
attack.
down
They
to
had
get them
15.
verified. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm
that's a
like,
good way to get shot.
yeah, I'm like, they'd be like 15 deep. There's a new guy on the server. We gotta watch out. And we got attacked. And I'm like, yo, it's like, y'all all need to chill the fuck out. Like, y'all are going too hard. Like, you're in a PvE server. The bot is protecting it for you. There's nothing you can do.
Kill the bot. Oh, hey guys.
What up?
But
Yeah,
Uh,
Spectre and CNG, they wouldn't like that. So I think when they had to step away, I think other people just kind of took it the way they wanted to.
We'll be hopping on, gang.
Wait, oh, not you. Okay.
I'm playing Ratchet and Clank right now.
I don't think that's multiplayer.
I was playing
I'm watching
DayZ
them play the
earlier.
shit out of that recently.
I'll play some Star Wars Battlefront for a little bit until we regroup on DayZ. Someone wants to. I see Fernando. You want Star Wars? I'll join your ass. If that's okay with you.
Go fuck with
You're good.
About to join your game. My bad.
anybody recall what the last thing I said was?
Wait, whose game did you join?
Fernando.
Say who what?
I don't know what the fuck's happening to like it shit. It keeps saying network error.
I don't remember.
I can hear him,
Well,
but I don't.
I know,
Last thing
right?
I heard you say was you didn't want to be the biggest dick in the room.
oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm saying like like I hate that shit. Like, oh, okay, I remember. It was a story that I was getting to. So, on my Livonia map, I had this one dude that he was like the only one there because around this time I was working like stupid crazy and I didn't have time to get on the fucking server. And pretty much the concept of the story is just talking about crybaby bitch ass motherfuckers. Because I had him pay for the service since he was the only one on it. And all he did was just do nothing but fucking build. Like,
Wait,
didn't
who
even
are we
go.
talking about?
Just some random dickhead that was on my server last year when I had it on the Livonia map.
Okay.
And bro, I
So what
swear to
is?
God, like this motherfucker would complain almost every fucking day about anything. When is the rain gonna stop? When is the sun gonna come up? How long is nighttime? I'm like, my nigga, you been on there for 6 months. Why you asking me these fucking questions still?
Daisy sounds fun.
And it's like, bro, like when it came to this Ternora shit, I fucking made sure I blocked his ass, bro. Banned his ass. I didn't want to deal with that motherfucker. He complained about everything like a little bitch. And he's from Jersey too, and it's just like you're a grown ass man crying about rain. Like, shut the fuck up. But that was the moral of the story. And I don't abuse my power, and I don't like the crybaby shit.
Yeah, I don't get it. I never have been able to wrap my head around it. They'd be like, "You almost killed me, motherfucker. It's a survival game. You can't stay alive forever. Like you're gonna die at some point. Just fucking let go."
Like, bro,
I feel like it's fucking Fight
I
Club in that scene where he's driving the car and he's like, "Look at yourself. You're pathetic. Just let go."
fucking like the fucking video game. You die, you come right back.
Right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got 1,500 hours put into this shit. I can't even tell you how many times I died the first fucking
Fucking
year that I played this
bullshit,
shit.
man.
So look to the bottom and you pay yourself out.
Oh.
Oh, so it's a black bear, babe. That's in our neighborhood. They were talking about it last, like up there about okay, huh? It was the two girls and then the husband, the guy with the light beard. We were talking to him about it. It's a black bear with like 3 cubs. So, yeah. That's what I was saying. I was like, if I see that motherfucker in my yard, it's getting shot. I mean, to the guy, yeah, quietly. And he straight up laughed about it. He was like, yeah, I got the, he said, what kind of rifle? Yeah, he had some old ass rifle. I was like, yeah. That's what's up. In my head, I was thinking, I was like, man.
Hey, Fernando.
Yes.
Apex said you're gonna have to probably leave and rejoin Discord again. I don't know why it's not letting us add you to the fucking admin chat or whatever.
Alright.
I got a fucking headache.
It's probably because everybody from the Cool Kids Club is napping. And there's like
Not
30
everybody.
of y'all.
Not everybody. Not everybody. Just me, Apex, Rufus, Fernando, and Fair. That's it.
Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. It's all good though. Like it's a dope ass team. I know you guys are on point anyways.
Just
I'm
the
not
core.
stressing, you know.
And we communicate, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Especially since y'all know each other already, it's easier that way. Like Knight and them, they're a much smaller team than you guys are.
Yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, your faction, our faction. He's like, there'd be like 8. I was like, 8? I said, shit, if all of us get on, there's at least like 10. Or like the main ones, I should say. Like, there's some other people that got added along the way. We've lost some people, like, kind of like weeded themselves out, I guess. I don't know, but like yeah, there's a fucking decent amount of us.
I mean, you can let them know that the server's pretty much up. We'll just make the proper
For the most
adjustments
part,
for all.
everybody's from the main
Yeah,
group's
because
coming.
that's... Oh, you... bullshit, dude.
So I think we already have. I think Fernando makes 10,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
9.
Bet.
In the base right now. Yeah, you still count as 4 people.
There's enough space for all you guys in there?
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have to start. I think we're gonna have to start putting people on the roof. But yeah.
Okay. Maybe if you don't mind, you could make some attachments on this.
I feel like if we're going all out.
You're not gonna be able to put that base on Prison Island, not without taking shit out. I don't know if Adam can take out the original structures that already are there.
Oh yeah.
No worries,
No.
my
What are
guy.
we talking about?
We're gonna try to figure
So
out
he
how
was
to
saying
make
something
this
about we
forecast.
should move our base to Prison Island, which I don't want to do that anyways because it's a bitch to get to all the way to Zenit from Prison Island. Like it's a grip. Like it's a 30-minute drive without lagging.
Damn.
So like I didn't want to do that because that's just annoying. But he was talking about, he said we should move it to Prison Island, and the base we have right now would be way too big for Prison Island unless you took out the entire prison, and I don't know if you can take out structures that are already in the game.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think so. No, it's all good. If the trader was at like the island or whatever, or like anywhere along the coast, like I would be about it. But where it's central to the map, it's just a fucking trek the whole way.
Yeah.
Not to mention if something happens and let's say like he needs us or something, or needs us at the armory, then like we're so fucking far away. That's why I don't mind it being in Vybor, even though I don't give a shit that we're in the PvP area. Like, I honestly don't give a shit.
No, I figured y'all won't, since y'all
If I
pretty much
die,
gonna
I
have
die.
the army
I'll
on
come
the
back.
server. 'Cause everybody else is just like randoms or just people that...
Everybody in the group pretty much PvPs, with the exception of Owned and Dark. Those are the only 2 people.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I know, right?
But we already told Dark that if he got on the server or whatever and somebody killed him on the PvP side, that like we'd get even tenfold. I wish Ferris was still in here. I was gonna tell him that I wasn't banned on that fucking server for murdering. I remember that guy I murdered yesterday twice. But no, so we were on a PvE server and like we were in Solenogorsk or whatever. We were gonna go to the military before we pushed to Northwest. And the dude was in the hospital. We heard him shooting, and like honestly, in all reality, we could have just left him there with all those zombies, looted the military, and kept it pushing. But you know, we were trying to be nice, and we started popping all the zombies outside. There was like seriously like 30 zombies. It was so many fucking zombies. So we started popping the zombies or whatever to help this guy. Well, then I got cut at one point by like zombies, and I ran over to the car to get up on the car to bandage myself, and the guy pops out the hospital and he shoots me the first time, and I was like, yo, I just got shot. And then I heard another fucking shot crack, and then like you know how like you lose audio when the "you are dead" screen pops up. So like I lost audio and I wished that I was dead, and I was like, yo, I'm dead. And they're like, huh? And I was like, no, for real, I'm dead. And they're like, and then Rufus is like, oh, say less. And he fucking pulls out his repeater and he shoots the guy in the face. Tip to Jesus. So then, okay, on that map, there's only one spawn point. You only spawn on Prison Island, and like I was explaining to them, like you have to go through like this bunker entrance thing or whatever. Then there's like some food, and then there's some gear at the end of the bridge. Well, we spawned back in that same place, and I fucking jumped the wall, and I just started beating the absolute fucking shit out of him. And then like he spawned back in and he hopped the wall, so then I went to hop the wall again because I was gonna beat his ass again, and he caught me as I was getting up to the wall, and he like knocked me out. And then I like hurried up, and as soon as he knocked me out, I quick respawned. And when I came back in, bro was still standing over top of my body, like trying to like punch me to kill me. So I fucking hopped back over the wall and I started beating his fucking ass again. Bro was probably like, what? Like, I was just trying to kill it, and I just like hopped back up like, surprise motherfucker, and I beat his ass again, and then he like got off the server. But then last night when we went to get off, I saw that he had finally got back on the server, and Rufus is like, you should message him and be like, round 2, question mark?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker, I'm back.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But I like, so like,
Alright.
it says it's a PvE server, so like I didn't know if there was a ban bot or anything like that in play.
Yeah.
So I did it or whatever, like I killed him twice, and then I think either Rufus or so Rufus shot him with a repeater, and then Ferris like double tapped him with the shotgun, so I don't know if the repeater actually killed him, because Rufus said he shot him in the face. So I would assume that killed him. But then, like I said, Ferris double tapped him with a shotgun, so I knew if I was, like, I knew if I got banned, then one of them got banned, and then obviously we would have, like, whatever. So, yeah. We also found, like, this bunker thing they had modded in at Green Mountain, and we, like, climbed up. Like, somebody, like, already went over there, like, apparently, to get in it without a key card. And they, like, built a stairs up, and you were able to, like, climb up on the roof of this building, and then like you could just basically like drop down onto this little ledge from the police station, and it was like there was like a heli crash inside, but the heli crash had like Fernando, you know the sniper server where they have like those crates or whatever that are like falling from the sky, and then you go around the crates and they got like guns and stuff on the crates?
Yes.
That's what he had, and then he had like a bunch of them inside the helicopter, and they just had like a bunch of gear on him, and then he had like a table. I didn't know if it was somebody's custom base or if it was like whatever. Rufus says it was a bunker, I don't know, but cause like it was a key card to get in, so I mean, to me, I guess I would assume, yeah, that it was a bunker for like somebody to get a key card and go in, because on the other side of the wall of the bunker there was no gate. Like there was no gate, you know what I mean? So like, to me, I'm thinking like, first of all, that would be super annoying. You would have to have literally a key card to get into your own base all the time, which would be super hella annoying. But there was no way to get out without the key card either. So like, we just basically boosted over the wall, and we got in there, we got geared up, and then Rufus showed us how to jump through the window, like the jail buildings or whatever. Like we're at Prison Island or like at the airfield, those like jails. You can actually jump on the table and jump right out the window. It's kind of crazy. That's why I said Rufus is like the guru of finding weak points. If there's a weak point, he's gonna find it. I'm on Ratchet and Clank right now. I actually need to go get some pills because I have a fucking gnarly headache in my right temple. I'll be right back. It's fucking gruesome, bro. Like my it's like throbbing right now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
I had a thought about the game. Just a thought. What if one of us created a whole new online game, but both of us had no mods installed?
Honestly, probably the same thing. We would fucking still be struggling to find each other.
But even if, let's say, we could find each other, since neither of us have to install any mods, because none of us have any mods installed, we wouldn't have that problem. And then we just, start a whole new farm from scratch.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that means a lot of the fucking shit that we do have. Which, I mean, it would only be the fucking truck we'd have to reinstall, but like I said, honestly, I feel like it would still do the same fucking thing. Almost 100% positive it would still fucking not let us find each other for some reason.
Well, it's also like, because I've had less problems finding you. It'd be like if you created a new file. Neither of us had any mods installed. I might be able to find you easy because I've usually always found you more than you found me.
Right. And that's another thing too, just because I have the mods doesn't mean I have to put them on that fucking map, so I could always fucking start a server and just take all my mods off before I start the fucking server.
Yeah.
Like, I still think it'll be that problem.
I mean, because finding each other is not the bigger problem. I mean, once we find each other, it's the inability.
Boom, right here. Oh, I can't run. Why? Oh, dude.
It was not a second ago. God damn it, dude. Oh, man. Not bro. What no there, bro. There's a whole army field, bro. Fucking Christ, man. Fucking bitch, I done died so many times. Fucking punk ass, bitch ass. Get on you, pussy. Fuck you.
Okay.
Like action, unless like someone's camping, and then it's like, why would you watch that? It's really boring. But like it's action, like stuff's happening. But like they watch like Minecraft and they watch farming sim videos, and I'm just like, why? Like, what's the point?
They're broadening their horizons.
I suppose. But I don't know.
Excuse me.
There's a couple of things I've been trying to figure out. I just can't figure out, and I can use
What school is it?
your help, Fernando.
Right.
Some stuff I was able to figure out. Others, I bought a fertilizer sprayer and I bought liquid fertilizer, got it on a pallet, but it doesn't say how to fill sprayer.
It might not be the liquid fertilizer that you need. It might be the other fertilizer shit. Because I'm pretty sure there's two of them. I think there's one that's
There's
fertilizer.
liquid and solid.
Yeah.
It just says need fertilizer. It just says fertilizer
Yeah, so like I
0%.
said, you'll have to fucking figure out which one it needs. So you'll probably have to go buy the solid fertilizer pellet too. But when you are in like your tractor or anything like that, if you hit triangle, it'll switch from the tractor to the
switch tools
like that. If you hold one of the R1s or L1s or both, it will give you that prompt to open the container or open the cover or something like that. And
Yeah, I
then
did
you
that.
drive up to the fucking pallet, and it should give you a prompt to hold R1 and hit triangle, and it'll autofill or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It did that with the pallet of seeds that I bought, and I was trying to do that with the pallet of liquid fertilizer, but it didn't give me the prompt.
Okay, so it might not be the right fertilizer then. It's probably going to have to be the solid.
I'll give that a try. Also found like the good way to supplement, get some extra cash to do these contracts.
Yeah, the only thing is though, like eventually when you're doing them contracts, you'll wanna fucking in the long run you'll want them to have your own vehicles and shit, because after a while leasing them out it's just gonna cut into your profits.
Yeah.
Which I mean, you still make bank and shit like that, but still.
Yeah. Right now I'm just working this one contract while my my stuffs are growing.
Oh yeah.
Some stuff I found kind of weird, like I did some cotton. I went to harvest the cotton. You need a special cotton picker for that.
Yep.
And then I got the stuff to empty it, but you have to wait until it's full.
Not always.
There was no option for me to unload the cotton bales on to my trailer. I Googled it, and
I'll say that's where that control panel comes into play. You always want to check that control panel and pay attention to what the buttons are telling you, because you should be able to unload anything anywhere you want.
I didn't see any button to unload. That's why I Googled it. And even when I go on the game, the game's helpful tints, it says when it's full, you'll be able to unload it. I'm like, oh, when it's full. So I wouldn't. If it's
Yeah, like I said, you should be able to unload it anywhere you want. Well, not anywhere, but you should be able to unload it wherever the fuck you want. You know, like if it's.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't say like the fact is like if it has to be full to unload.
No, it shouldn't have to be full. I'm almost 100% positive it doesn't have to be full. Like I said, you gotta go and check that control panel. It should tell you while you're holding that button to hit another button, like triangle or something.
Yeah, I exhausted all the controls. I got so exhausted. That's why I Googled how to unload cotton and everything, and they were showing a video of them unloading it, but the guy had a completely full hopper.
Right. Yeah, I don't really do cotton too much. It's one of the things that fucking make the most money. But
well, yeah, that's one of the things I found kind of weird, because like I planted said the only thing that can grow in this right now is canola, so I planted canola seeds. Then when I went to hover over the field, it says field information. It said cotton. I'm like, I didn't do cotton.
That's another thing too. When you're on your seeder, hold on.
I press triangle to select seed.
Okay.
And I press triangle till it said canola. Planted the canola.
So you want to make sure it's
but
on
somehow it
proper
switched
seed.
to cotton on me. And there's definitely a lot of things. This game is very involved, but also some interesting things. You can see who buys and sells better and higher.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very for as
I'm gonna
I
knock
don't know.
you out.
Some people don't like it just because of the way it looks and shit like that. But it's a pretty in-depth fucking game.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is 2022. They've had years to fucking perfect it.
Yeah.
So if Police Simulator could do the same thing, and be like,
Oh,
Police Simulator
yeah.
fucking version 2 or something, or fucking, if they could perfect it as good as fucking Farming Sim has perfected their shit, they'll be fucking fine.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, yeah, like I said, that fucking Farming Sim has such an in-depth fucking control panel, such an in-depth
Oh, yeah.
fucking anything and everything, honestly. Like, could you imagine if they gave us the option to do like domestic disturbance calls or something where we have to breach a house or fucking clear a house or actually
Yeah.
interview fucking people like that, dude? Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
I don't give a fuck.
Years you play it was doors and shit like that. Was it the Sega shit? Oh my, the most I could take. Great.
Fucking bridge.
I'm going to screenshot this and send it.
Can't even.
Do you know what? I'm not getting this drunk to be like DUI for something. I'll be a vehicle.
Can you go? Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, right, get up there, Charlie.
Right, I'm bringing the ball like this. You'll like, wait, where's the ball? Seeds. Wait, there he is. Fucking Rushmore twat. I called him. He's got a lot of launches, so. Hey, some people.
Just behind it there,
Sakes and more. Bam bam, I will catch you up, I swear to Christ. You know. Okay. Oh my god, just back Oh my god. Why does this game fucking hate me? I swear to God. It's like. Oh, just got killed by a tiny tree. Right, I'm coming to you. I'm going back down the same road. Fuck's sakes. Okay, 1 minute. I'm coming. I'm on this way. There you go, figure it out.
Oh, we're back.
I'm back.
Oh.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We go to
Residents of the Candy Kingdom! Really? Wow, I totally got that wrong. My bad. Please do not panic!
Alright, I'm probably gonna get off here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. What's tomorrow, Thursday?
I'm trying to sleep for work. Now letting the fucking dog sit there and bark like it's crazy. Let her out.
Yeah! Do you know what's going on? Yeah!
I should be able to move
Yeah,
this.
well, like I said, I'll catch you later.
Alright, later, bro.
Later.
Yeah. I should be able to move this.
Alright. So I had to like text my boss about all that shit, whatever the shift changes. She's like, so the shifts are covered for sure, and I was like, yeah, I believe so. And she's like, okay, for fuck's sake. So I'm like, bro, I know it's a hot fucking mess. Motherfuckers just started coming out the woodwork, and being like, oh, you guys wanna cover this shift? Do you want this shift? I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
All aboard! Climb on! Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha!
Cool.
Next time you'll walk the plank. Arr!
Really? Wow, I totally got that wrong. My bad. Please do not panic. Citizens and crew of the Candy Kingdom.
I'm not sure about the whole nautical vibe.
In the event, residents of the Candy Kingdom, please panic. Really? Wow, I totally got that wrong. My bad. Please do not panic.
Check it out! It's Choose Goose!
For real, little man. So calm down.
Separate. Calm down.
Get 'em, boys!
I swear to God.
You pansy! Hey! Rats! Hup! Huh. Yeah! 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 Anybody remember where we parked the boat? Yeah!
What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Are we supposed to be dressed as pirates too? Thanks for sorting out that alert thingy.
Yeah!
Is it Pirate Day today?
Yeah! Hup! Cool! I'm not sure. Ow! Perpetrators! Ow!
No sweat.
I should be able to move this. Yeah!
We should get to the evil forest.
Yeah! Yeah!
Marceline, I'm glad you're okay. But some of the candy kids are still missing. I hope they're not too upset because, well, you know. If you see them while you're out on the water, can you please bring them back and drop them off at the gates? Thanks!
Guys, no more fighting, please. It's about time to get separated. So all you guys have been doing is fighting for a solid 10 minutes. Yes.
Hey, check this out.
Fire!
Now, go to your room. Have your own room, go to it.
And Ava, you're done on the tablets. Go on your bed and watch the show.
Marceline, get the cannon ready!
No, I'm not. Glad we get Bubby out of there fast.
Grabbed it. Snag. I got this one, dude. You just kick back.
What are you guys doing?
Just go with the flow, Marceline. We're back on board our boat and sailing with Marceline safe from her grave. Now we're heading for the evil forest. Are we dumb or are we brave? We're off! We're off!
I told you.
On an adventure, we're off! We're off! The world to save, we're off! We're off! To the evil forest. Are we dumb or are we brave? Are we dumb or are we brave? Yeah! We are totally killing this sea shanty thing!
Oh my god, be quiet.
Literally. I fucking love it. I'm packing it right now, babe. I brought it over here and we cashed it out. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate your interest. Being the smart ass. Because she's still on the tablet.
Thank you. All right. I'll be back in a little while.
Mm.
All right. I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna go find me something to watch. I'll be back after I eat.